The Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets. Oh, God, 48 hours to get over that. Now here we are, boys. What is, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show. Let's go. Presented by Miller Lite. What time is it, boys?
Oh, no, it's Miller time.
It's Miller time, man. You guys know it is. We are in the Toyota Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. A little three-man weave today.
Okay.
Little three-man weave. I've got D-Line in the house.
That's right, guys. Just, I guess I'm sitting this in shotgun of the Toyota Lounge. A little bit. Reverse.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm gonna start. You know what? I like that. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, I'm ready for tonight to be the first game of the season for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, that kind of feels like that.
It feels like they got it. Whatever. Let's not do the pod before the pod.
And then sitting here in the back seat, it's D-Line. Or it's Tab, Superstar.
Yeah, he's still in the back seat.
Yeah.
If this is your favorite trio, just let us know.
Just everybody just.
This is when you go searching. You just search for the compliments. I'm ready for this game. I want to get that bad taste out of my mouth.
Dude.
I know that the Nuggets want to get the bad taste out of their mouth, and the Utah Jazz poise a spot to do that or to make it worse.
Oh man, they would make it worse. Nuggets got to win tonight, man. Utah's a tough place to play, but I'm telling you, the stage is set for them to win. Let's get into some game notes, shall we? You got a D-Line? You're in shotgun.
Let's listen. Well, tonight the Denver Nuggets play in Utah.
Yeah.
Some players are in and other ones are out.
That's good. I'll give you the notes here. They are 4-13, one of the worst teams in the NBA. They are perhaps the most egregious tankers in the NBA this year.
Dude,
they don't want to win.
And they beat the Knicks. They beat the Knicks.
Well, that's why they were like, all right, pull the plug. Hold up, man.
Good Lord.
They really want Cooper Flag. They're 4-13. They lost last night. They played last night. So here's the stage for you. They're the worst team in the basketball in the West. They played last night, second night of a back-to-back, and lost. And no Larry Markkinen. He's out for personal reasons.
Oh, my God, dude.
And no John Collins been having a very good year this year for him. Also out tonight.
Hold on. Does Larry Markkinen have a house in L.A.?
He might have a house in LA.
So a very bad team is worse tonight?
As worse tonight. They are worse. So tonight the stage is set. Let me give you the details. They are 26th in offensive rating.
It's not great.
They are 29th in defensive rating.
That's worse.
That is worse. And here's the thing. This might affect our bets tonight, Dev. They are 30th in turnover percentage. They turned it over a lot. And they are 30th in opponent fast break points. They give up fast breaks.
Oh, my God.
Good thing they're going against a team that doesn't try to push the pace.
They do, though. They do. Just not if they've been in or around the Los Angeles region where some of them may or may not have houses.
Yeah, exactly. They're also 29th in opponent turnover percentage, so Denver should protect the ball tonight. They're not a team that forces a high number of turnovers as well. They only do two things well.
Lose?
Well, they lose really well. Three things. They get to the foul line a lot. They draw a lot of fouls, so you got to be careful. And they offensive rebound okay. They're 7th in offensive rebound percentage. So those are two things. Like if you're the Nuggets tonight, you look at it and you go, let's get in passing lanes. Let's get into them. Let's push the pace.
Yeah.
They're not good at getting back. And just don't foul. If you do that, you should win comfortably.
Truly, the team does not want to win. They are bad at all of the things that you can theoretically be good at.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that sounds good.
Everything is lining up for what should be a very comfortable Denver Nuggets win, and I cannot possibly even bet on that to happen. I just, I can't.
You're so shook from one game?
Brother,
it was a really bad game.
It was the worst game that these eyes have seen in some time, and it was so bad that I not only did I flush it, but I also took the emotional damage.
Yeah, you took the brunt of it. Man, it is true, though. We were sitting up here, and we could hear D-line downstairs. Even in the third quarter, we could hear him all the way from upstairs. Like, the Nuggets would score a point. He's like, all right, here, let's go. Here it is.
He's trying to convince himself that things are not horrible. Okay.
All right.
A 3.
There it is.
Cut to the deficit to 26.
Do we
let's
have
go.
a one shot? Listen, guys. Sports are not always about a rational and reasonable approach to real life. I was trying to cheer on the Denver Nuggets. I was trying to do my part. I showed up. The Denver Nuggets did not show up, but that doesn't mean that
That's true. You did your job.
I'm going to show up tonight. Come on, we got to think. We got to do this. We got to do. I might check out. It's possible.
These two teams have met once before. It was a 129-103 Denver Nuggets win. The starters absolutely dominated. Yoke had a Sombor double.
Mm-hmm. That was a takeover, I feel like.
I think that was that was the takeover. Two guys to look out for tonight. Keontae George is coming off a 26-point game. Mm-hmm. Very good game for him. He's been playing well as of late. Actually really all year, but he's on a little bit of a heater. And then Colin Sexton, I feel like he's been a Nuggets killer in his career. I went back to look at the numbers. Not true. He actually never scores against the Nuggets. But nonetheless, he is a guy that I don't love Colin Sexton's game, but he is a guy that at Alabama had to finish a game 3-on-5. You remember that?
Yeah.
He likes the underdog role.
Yeah, he loves it. And playing in Utah, you're going to be in it a lot of times.
Yeah, it's a good match.
But also, if you even think about the other players that are out, like they don't have a big man presence. It's like Walker Kessler by himself, Drew Eubanks. They don't have many other people. John Collins is like an actual person, that's really plays well. They have Larry Markkinen who plays well as the big man. So they are going to take every single shot, and they have a little bit more to play for. Colin Sexton wants to be on a contender. He wants to get out of Utah. So this is a tryout type of spot for him. Keontae George is a person that they want to put the future in. So he's playing for a big contract right now. So even though this is a team that is clearly tanking, those guys are going to try to beat you. And you can see that, in them beating a team like the Knicks.
Yeah. Tonight is a total bounce back, and to be honest with you, we're joking about it, but the Nuggets disappointed themselves last game.
Dude.
They were disappointment, but the noise, they were so disappointing that they actually got called out by everyone.
Yes.
And things got a little messy. Jamal even had to hop on the timeline and kind of clarify a comment. Like, I feel like there are losses that the players, flush it, whatever. And then there's ones that they kind of are like, we have to bounce back. And I think tonight is the latter. I expect them to take this game very seriously.
This was, it's different if there is a faux pas that happens on the timeline, or at least something that is called out, criticism delivered, and it's so big that Jamal's response can't be to just drag Brendan through the mud. Like it wasn't after that, like he got out, he's like, hey, sorry. This one was such that he had to be like, oh, my bad, mea culpa.
Yeah.
So I told you that I liked that quote that he gave because it just allowed the rest of us to not try to guess what's going on with the team. It's just
you're right. It was a little clarity of hey man, we
totally
team party pretty hard.
I honestly I don't appreciate it, but I appreciate it. Thanks for just being honest. I wish that more times that they would be honest, but this, you can see the reaction as to why they most assuredly cannot and will not be.
This is a good spot to see if they are going to take it serious.
They do care,
You have to blow out a team like Utah that they're beyond just hurt. They're hurt on top of being very bad, on top of wanting to lose. So they're going to trot out teams that should not be anywhere near you. So you have to come out and play with a sense of urgency, especially after, calling, the team out. Malone was very vocal about who is vocal leaders on this team. Jamal had to go and, do that on the timeline. Guys have to step up and improve themselves, and then you just have to play a little bit, better after a blowout loss. So this is a great spot to see how serious, you are, even though this is not an exciting game, I'll say.
Well, it's going to be exciting for me if they just win. If they just look good, I will have fun. If it's a blowout, I don't even care. I will have fun with it. We sit on this game till Sunday, guys. They do not play again till Sunday. So we have a long time to sit and think about this one.
Denver Nuggets, if you care at all about my personal Thanksgiving dinner, if you want me to enjoy myself while eating turkey, and making small talk with my family, but really what's going on in the back of my mind is going to be the result of tonight's game. And so please, God, please Give it to me.
Where's there a Thanksgiving where you were like hyping up the Nuggets and
No,
they
it
got
was
killed?
Christmas.
It was Christmas.
Over and over. I'm like,
I love the story.
this is every year. There was every year where they were like, Nuggets finally got a little like respect. I'm like, got family, gather around. You know how I waste all my time talking about the Denver Nuggets?
Here's
watching
why.
the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, let me show you why. And they got smacked by the Pelicans and Zion in such a way that I was like, you know what? You guys are actually right about me.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
All right, now I usually ask, what do you want to see in this game? But because it's Thanksgiving, we'll do a little holiday theme.
I think everyone likes that.
Dev, what dish would you like to request that the Nuggets serve up tonight?
I would love it if the Nuggets carved up a team, like just carving up the defense,
Like Betty
just
Hahn.
get in there. And also, if you ever do miss, I want you to gobble up every single rebound. Those are the two things that I want, man.
Kale did not want this segment. It's already a banger segment.
This is
Gotta
the worst
go.
thing we've ever done.
You got to gobble up. You heard he got to carve him up and gobble up.
Yeah. We got 2 Thanksgiving-related puns in 30 seconds. What a
one
win.
take. I agree. Gobble up some rebounds. I think this table is set for big rebound night for Yoke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind a Yokogami tonight. Something I've never seen before. Stat line nobody's ever seen before.
That would be a crazy one against Utah.
Against Utah, baby. All right. What dish are you going to request tonight?
I'm going to request
Or
some
what will you request?
leftovers. I want what the Nuggets brought in other times to be brought tonight. Like
Okay.
I want leftovers from the championship season to be served for tonight's dinner.
Those have been in the fridge since 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Whatever, dude. I don't care. I'll take anything at this
Is this
point.
still good?
And give me some ham. Play hard as a mofo, would you please? Like, go ham on the court. Forget the Jazz. It's all about us. We need to get back to what we're doing. Give me those leftovers, man.
I love it. You guys both brought it, man. I'm hoping for some yams tonight.
Whoa,
I want
yeah.
to see the Nuggets yamming on them. I want to see some stuffing. I want Peyton Watson to get some
All right, now.
stuffs out there at the rim tonight.
Adam watches basketball like a 2-year-old. He's like, I want slams and dunks.
And I hope that the Nuggets can be what gets them on a roll. I can see the Nuggets get on a roll
Yeah,
tonight. But most of all, you know what
Smooth
I love
like butter.
about Thanksgiving?
Oh, God, what?
It's the spirited family arguments.
Oh man,
That's what I love. The night gets a little bit late. The family start to, there's something I've been wanting to tell you there.
First off, you love this?
There's something I love it for the Nuggets. Sometimes you get with family, you haven't seen them for a while. They're like, Dev, there's something I got to bring up to you. And all of a sudden it's a confrontation, but sometimes that can be good. I hope a spirited family argument is awaiting the Nuggets, not because of this game.
About Trump?
Political, real, introducing Bob's new girlfriend. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Not like that. But I do think that this team, a team is like a family. It's oftentimes you're around each other as much as your family, and sometimes you just need to say the uncomfortable things. I hope tonight doesn't provoke that, because that would be a really bad thing.
I know. Maybe this breaks the family apart tonight.
But I really do hope that after yams and stuffing and getting on a roll, there's some spirited family. I thought this was great. I thought it was great.
oh man, I needed it. I needed this. We all needed it.
Let's also talk about what we're thankful for.
Sure.
I'll let you go first there, D-Line.
Listen, guys, I'm thankful legitimately that the Nuggets are a team that are worth paying attention to.
Yeah.
That they have given us
Always and forever.
this amount. They've been on a roll for this amount of time, and it's been interesting. It's brought all of us together. I'm not ready for them to give up and fall apart, but I just am so thankful that this is a thing. That we've been able to rally around the Denver Nuggets, and more specifically Nikola Jokic. I mean, let's not fool ourselves. But I mean, what better reason for us all to put our lives on pause and watch them not try every other night?
Yeah. I like that one. That is a good thing. You're right, man. These sports are so fun. I was watching, what is that PFT commenter in Big Cat's show.
Yep.
Well, it was a clip.
Pardon the inter-
a clip that came on the thing, and they were talking. Oh no, it was because Vic Lombardi submitted the question, and they were like, "What do people do?"
Yeah, it was his tweet. They just got.
Yeah, they just got it. What do you people do that don't watch football on Sundays? And it is like, but it is true, man. Sports are awesome.
Yeah,
it's so fun to have this game to look forward to. I am thankful that we have this,
truly,
because then it's like, oh man, what are we getting into? Dev, what are you thankful for? Denver Nuggets edition.
My Denver Nuggets edition one. It's a bit of pandering, but I truly do mean it.
Dev the Pander Bear.
It's like a strong fan base. Nuggets Nation is like louder and more passionate than they have been. They're also here to stay. Like there was a lot of times that you would only hear about Lakers and Celtics and like those big market type teams. But now I feel like if you go on like a national post, there's a lot of our people arguing on there or like getting their point across, and like more people are like noticing like who we are and things like that. There's been a letdown spot after the championship run, but we still have the same people here. We're doing it with the same people on the set, so it's like that continuity. And then we're bringing new people on along the way. And then like even just thinking about like certain things, like I mean, I know that D-Line is like the mastermind, a lot of those shirts and things like that, but when I see a shirt, and I feel like a lot of our fan base, when they see it, it feels like it's ours. It's like we came up with it. I mean, I just love that. Like when I see a shirt, I'm like, they got to know who we are.
They got to know
single
us,
time.
man. They got to know us. I agree with you, man. It is really cool what sports bring together. It's special, man. It's sacred. It's why the arenas are at the heart of a city.
Can I chime in real quick?
Go for it.
I just want to say I'm thankful. 5 years, a half decade in show business in any form is crazy to have the same cast and crew together.
Man, it's true.
The six of us have been doing this show for 5 years now, and I've spent more time with you guys than I have my family.
It's true.
And it's been a blast, and I'm very thankful for it.
And you guys got real touching on this
Look at
one.
us, man.
It is true, man. I think about that a lot. You know, we have shows all over the country now in different markets, and you know, a guy or girl leaves and a new part goes in. I never want that to happen.
I know.
I want us to die in these chairs.
Well, I
None of
definitely
you can leave.
I'm dying first.
Yeah, for interview you.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
I was factoring that in. I mean, in like 5 years, we'll replace. That's about the right time frame.
Will you grant me this favor when I do die?
Yeah.
Shortly.
Yeah.
Stop every part of the show. Delete the graphics. It stops. I'm out of time. There's not even another Twitter post.
We're gonna
no
bastardize
explanation.
them so much too. It's gonna be the worst.
The day it happens, we just delete the whole account.
Delete everything. I'm thankful for Nikola Jokic, and specifically with Jokic, man, we get the comment all the time. He deserves better. He should request his way out, demand his way out, whatever he should do. And I get it. Fans are emotional. They want to lash out. There is a soul to things. Mm-hmm. You look at, I mean, I like LeBron. I'm not even trying to argue. I don't like him anymore. He's a Laker. But before, I always liked him. The Miami Heat stuff just felt a little empty. You know, it just felt a little empty. Some Kevin Durant, Warriors felt a little empty. There are guys that can go out there and try to grab, and I know for fans, it's like, yeah, I just want him to get rings, so when it's all said and done, I can yell at my friends, he was the GOAT or what have you. I love that Yoke does not see himself as separate of the team, but a part of the team. And I appreciate it so deeply. Yeah. Because the truth is, I wouldn't want to trade Jokic for 40 first-round picks and start over and then try to build a team and do any of this. This team has a soul to it, and Jokic's soul is the core of all of this, and I just love that he's a part of it. So I'm very thankful that we got the one guy who, one, happens to be the greatest basketball player to ever grace the earth, and two, is a guy that gets it. That's like, nah, I'd rather just lose with a soul than die with a bunch of fake rings like Kevin Durant, just burner account yelling at everyone on the internet. We got the GOAT.
We got the GOAT. That's why we've given our lives to follow him.
We really have. You have something else, Kel? I thought you were about to say something.
No, the chat's been very kind. Thank you guys for saying you're grateful for us. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. With that being said, the Nuggets do play tonight. Before we get to bets, I'm just curious, who's your eye on, Dev? If you're going to try to zero in on one player or person.
Probably Russell Westbrook. I feel like if you have like a big enough lead, you're going to get the second unit in and that bench unit. And I want to see if he like continues on his play right now. He's playing well. As far as like scoring right now, trying to lead the team in defensive ways. I mean, advanced stats doesn't say he's doing great. Statistically, he's not shooting well or anything like that, but I do think that he just adds something to the team that the team needs, especially at this moment in time right now. So I want to see if they build off of, that type of game. And also, I want to know if it comes out like they did have a conversation, a real conversation after that last loss, because I feel like it was needed. And I want to see who was like led the charge on that, because Malone said we needed to not only be Russell Westbrook, which is the first time he's alluded to his leadership. So I think that's a big one for me.
I like that one. I like that one. By the way, Russell Westbrook started the last time these two teams met. It was one of the big breakout games, him starting. So we'll see if it's different now. Who's your eye on?
Ironically, last game, Jamal had one of the better games of the Nuggets, even though no one had a good game.
Yeah.
But I am looking to he and Michael Porter Jr. specifically, the two guys to me that looked like the most affected by whatever it is that Jamal was alluding to. I just want to see those guys bounce. I want to see Jamal keep moving down the path of something that looks at least a little bit like the Jamal that we know. And last game again, like you saw little bits, you're seeing little bits. Like he's just got to keep that going and keep progressing. We can't get any more, backward steps. It's like we just got to show up. So it's really on those two guys for me.
For me, I'm really curious tonight for Julian Strawther. I feel like we've been talking about how he needs to kind of turn a corner. He's been great in Summer League, great in preseason, not so great in the regular games. This is like in between a regular game and a preseason or a Summer League game. Like he's going up against Johnny Juzang, Bryce Sensabaugh, like Isaiah Collier.
We cannot lose this game.
The bench of Utah is pretty weak. This is a great opportunity for him to have a little straw burst. Have a big game and hopefully use it as momentum. Like he needs to start getting over the hump. This is a A++ game for him. So I got my eye on him. Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app and use code DNVR365. Deposit $10 and place a bet of $5 to get $200 in bonus bets and a code to get the first 2 months of Altitude Plus courtesy of Bet365. You must be 21 or older, physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Dev?
This one is a tough one.
Is it
a tough one? Yes.
You don't know what we're getting.
You
This
have no
shouldn't be
idea
tough.
what you're getting. Denver comes into this game as 10
I feel great.
and a half point favorites.
We're worried about 10.5-point favorites?
Eric is.
I'm not.
I am a
I'm
little
telling
bit.
you. I'm telling you. I feel
I feel
great.
like this should be a blowout. Like they
This
blew
should
him out.
absolutely
They
be a
blew him out
blowout.
last time, and this is really a spot where you just got embarrassed, and also like there's been a little bit of spotlight on the team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go over 10. I'm gonna go 10.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Really?
You have to blow him out. 10.5.
I'm actually with this.
Let's do it.
I don't bet points, but I'm with the sentiment.
I'm with.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
it
bet
just
it?
makes
You don't bet
sense.
it?
I don't bet I never bet points, but I'm
betting
with
it.
the sentiment.
Me
betting
neither.
it.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna go
Why'd you bet
over
it?
228.5.
You think this is gonna be a fast one?
I feel like Denver should try to score a lot of points. I think they're going to try to. They're going to be able to score every single time down, so they should be able to put up a lot of points. Teams have been scoring on Denver lately. That's the thing.
The scary part,
Even with this Utah team not having everybody, they still have their scores. Like the
Their
guys
defense should look good tonight, man.
Defense should look good, but I'm going to go over 228.5. Well, I said I think that Denver's going to score a lot. I'm going to go over 119.5 for Denver specific. So if you go over to that team prop, 119.5, I'm going to take the over there.
Dang, that's a big night.
They're going to score.
All right.
On the Utah side of things, I'm going to go over 18.5 points for Keontae George. He shoots the ball well. He's aggressive. He's shooting the 3-ball well right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I was very shocked when we went to the game because the last time we played them was the takeover. He looks like a child. He is very small.
Yeah, he didn't look that great.
He's tiny. But for him to be able to put those type of points out, he's good. Like, you just have to be. You got to play with a little bit of edge. I'm going to go over 19.5 points plus rebounds for Walker Kessler. I mean, he's their only big man. He's going to be out there the entire time. He kept on hitting that floater last time they played. They're going to have to give it to him a bit more.
Floater Kessler?
Yeah, floater Kessler. For Denver's side of things.
Oh, my God, finally. Okay.
Wake up. I'm going to go over Michael Porter Jr.'s 3-pointers, 2.5. They came back down to earth on this one just because sometimes he shoots it, sometimes he doesn't want to shoot it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of spacing there for him to shoot it. I think there's going to be a lot of three-pointers in this game. Like, there's no point of just going in every single time and scoring, even though I think they will. But there's a lot of rebounding opportunities that they'll be able to have. So a lot of three-point shots. And Michael Porter Jr. at 2.5 feels like easy money.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with over. This one is where it's tough. I'm going to go over 19.5 points for Jamal Murray.
Come on, dude.
He was on pace last game before he had to sit it out. Like, you know, they were getting blown out, but he was scoring a little bit more. I feel like he's moving a bit better. I think this is more of me just wanting him to play.
I know this is
well.
this is the part of the betting segment when you're like, it feels like you're purchasing what you want to happen.
I truly need this one. I just feel like he should get this one. So over 19.5 points. I like Russell Westbrook to get 4.5 assists.
That's all it is?
This is low, yeah.
Man, he's going to get 4.5.
He also is going to get extended minutes in this
think
game.
you might be right.
Like. But he could get this in, like, you know, the first time he's out there.
Why is this line like this?
It's shocking to me. It really is. I think it's because they see him scoring now, so they're like, hey, he's shooting, he's not passing it as much. But I just feel like you have, like, it's Russell Westbrook, 4.5 assists.
Okay.
I'm going to stick to this is our old faithful. Christian Brown over 14.5 points. I mean, he's scoring in double digits every single time. They're going to have passing lanes, so there's going to be a lot of cuts for him. And he finishes well around the rim. You could also put that together with the over 19.5 points plus rebounds.
Okay.
I like the points. He scores right now.
Okay.
There was a jinx of Peyton Watson over 4.5 rebounds because he has 7 games in a row that he had 5 rebounds exactly. He got 0 rebounds last game.
What?
You know what?
Remember he got the abductor.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened with Bet365. They put his line higher.
What?
I'm going to go under 5.5 rebounds.
Wow.
I don't know why they would do that. That's just crazy to me. I think it's because they think he's going to play a little bit more, but he's a starter right now. So I don't know. I'm going to go under 5.5 rebounds.
I'm not
Well, I
touching
think that I'm going to go under. I know I'm going to go under 5.5 rebounds for him. I'm going to go with over 2.5 blocks plus steals for him.
Good night for
plus money too.
Really?
Plus money for 2.5.
That one.
Blocks
Not
plus
even
steals.
a lock today? Wow, that one's hitting.
And for the lock, Nikola Jokic over 13.5 rebounds.
Oh,
I think that's a good line.
well, we got triple-double up here.
It's the triple-double. I lied. That wasn't the lock. 13.5 rebounds is what I like, though. I am going to do that. The lock is the triple-double. I think he gets a little bit of everything. It's going to be quick, too, because I don't see them playing in the fourth quarter. The good thing about them not playing in the fourth quarter, Jokic gets his in 3 quarters.
He really does. When he gets them, they're in 3 quarters.
They're in 3 quarters. So we're going to get the over. They're going to get the triple-double.
I threw another one on. Again, this is a little wishful thinking, but 1.5 Julian Strawther threes is plus money. Again, 2 scenarios. 1, he just gets going tonight against an undermanned Utah bench. 2, he gets garbage time and gets some threes up. I think 2 is such a low number, man. It's easy to kind of root for, so I'm going to go there. You got anything you like?
Yeah, I just put together
I get a little boost on a parlay.
Yeah, I got a pretty big parlay here. I've taken Michael Porter Jr. 3 threes.
Okay.
Russell Westbrook 5 assists. Jamal Murray 5 assists.
Both of them.
Yes. And Nikola Jokic triple-double to give me plus 750 with a 30% profit boost.
All right, let me see that. Westbrook, and then you said the threes, right? That was the last part? It's a 3-legger?
It's a 4-legger. Michael Porter Jr. with 3 threes.
Okay.
Westbrook with 5 assists. Jamal Murray with 5 assists. And Jokic to hit that triple-double.
Man, and the triple-double. That's a lot.
Well, it's not. I mean, if you think about what look at what this is. None of these are working against one another.
It's a lot of assists, but you know what? I'm feeling it, man. I bet with you guys. That's what makes it fun, man.
We win together.
All right, Nuggets in Utah to take on the Jazz. Let's all hope for a good one. We got some super chats. Pregame super chats.
Ulysses Ventura, OG shooting 0% right now. Yeah, we know. Listen. Everything is bad. Nothing is good. The Knicks suck unless they play us. They're the best team in the league. OG Anunoby.
They put that in like 10 minutes ago. Currently in the third quarter, he's shooting 0%.
Oh, my God.
Over 9.
Oh, my God.
Screw you, man. Ulysses Ventura, Thankful for you, babes.
That's a deep cut.
Did you see that?
Did you see this? We were doing
Shout out our off-day show.
things you call people when we're snake drafted when you
babes.
don't know their names. Babes.
Yeah, and Harrison took 10 minutes to come up with an answer.
By the way,
And then came up
notably,
with
this is our
babe.
first draft board we never tweeted out.
I know. I was gonna win, man.
Harrison.
I think I actually had that
Harrison pulled some ropes.
Did he really? He said, "Don't do that. I don't want
Don't
people
tweet
thinking I
that.
called
He said,
babes."
don't tweet that because I had the worst pick in the history of our snake draft.
Babe. Yeah, like what you call someone when you don't know them. Like,
You're like,
what up,
hey,
what up, babe?
Hey, babe.
Insane. Druid Trading. I'm just a teenage dirtbag. I've got 2 tickets to the Nuggets, baby. Come with me, see Jokic. Don't say maybe. I'm just a Jokic fan, baby, just like you. I don't remember the melody, but
I was gonna say that didn't sound familiar.
I got 2 tickets.
All right.
Okay. Big Honey. I'm thankful for DNVR and the community. I will personally be sad if any of the DNVR Nuggets crew leave.
Me too, man.
You're an all-important part of my life. I got bad news. It's coming at the end of the show.
Love you, Big Mike. Big
if
honey.
the Nuggets lose, if they
Nuggets lose, yeah. But yeah, don't check it out. Mr. Exquisite Nugget, Cedric, thankful for you guys getting me into podcasting. I'm 1 sub from 50 guys. Spread the word. Adam, for you. Who is our unsung hero tonight? Let's get the dub.
Unsung hero. That'll be Harrison Wynn for posting that tweet that went viral.
Yeah,
that
dude.
shamed the Nuggets into getting their act together.
Way to go, babe.
But if not him, Zeke Naji, big game? Big Zeke Naji game right before Thanksgiving?
Incredibly unsung
Victory
hero.
card on its way? We'll find out, everybody. All right, hit that like button. We'll see you guys on the other side.
We all silly like the mayor.